G'day people, this is Sharpino here, welcome to you guys to an update from out of nowhere, as Randy and everyone else in WWE would say. So today guys, we have an update video for you guys right here, just talking about some things that's going on with the channel, some things that I feel like I need to talk about to you guys about, and some of the preparations that obviously I'm taking place to try to help boost this channel. So first and foremost, as you guys just saw, we have ourselves a new intro for all my videos, so a big shout out to DolphinSquared, who was from the PMC, who did the intros for the PMC, and he's done my intro here. This is just a bit of a draft at the moment, so for the time being, this is going to be a new intro for our channel, so link for his channel will be in the description down below. If you want to go ahead and commission him, he'll go ahead, and if you want to make some arrangements to speak to him, he does have a channel of his own on YouTube, so you can go ahead and check that out, because he has some content of his own. So that's the first thing. Honestly, I love the intro, and he's showing me a way he's going to improve on that the intro, and I'm looking forward to what he has to offer. So, next I want to talk about is just a personal update on myself. So as you guys can see, I'm all shaven now, the beard's gone. That's because it's spring coming into summer. It's getting really hot, and honestly guys, I don't like being hot. You know, I don't like body hair, especially in this day and age now with heat and everything else it is. I'm a big dude. Big dudes don't like being hot. We're hot enough as it is. Not physically, just, you know, temperature-wise, we're just pretty hot. But yeah, so work's been pretty busy. I've been doing a lot of work away from home, in the country, up north. A couple of hours drive away, you know, in the boonies, in the middle of nowhere, you know, where cows become probably more in traffic. That's just how far out you get. But overall, I try to give content to you guys now daily, you know, Monday through to Friday. But speaking of Monday to Friday, that is going to come back to the weekly, everyday videos, because the series is returning to the channel, and that is the shiny hunting of Sun and Moon. That's right, basically what's going to happen is we're going to go ahead and bring back the shinies to prepare for obviously Ultra Moon and Ultra Sun. I think we'll go ahead and get back into the shiny hunting, and hopefully you know, keep the steam running until we hit Ultra Moon, Ultra Sun. I've already got my layouts, everything all done for it, all my thumbnails and all that done for it. I'm prepared for Ultra Moon, Ultra Sun, so all that's left to do now is just wait for the game to come out. Some feedback I actually asked of you guys, because I actually want, this is the big thing I'm going to talk to you about now. Get ready guys, I'm going to talk about something that every YouTuber talks about in their videos and everything, but here we go. It is subscribers. So, subscribers. Big thing for channels, because obviously a lot of people, when they come to YouTube, they look at their channel, look how many subscribers they have, and they'll base what they perceive as success to that person's channel on how many subscribers they have. You know, you have channels that have a couple of hundred, like me, then you have those in the thousands, 10,000s, hundreds of thousands, like bigger YouTubers these days. And if you guys don't follow me on YouTube, you would have seen that I've actually got rid of the sub count off my Twitter feed, off my Twitter account. So it used to be Sharpino, and then whatever subs I had out of 1,000. That's because I don't care about subscribers anymore, with a twist. So I'm not going to say I completely disregard subscribers. What I'm saying is that before, I got really happy when I got subscribers, and then I would get really, really irritated and very depressed when I saw that my channel's losing subscribers. I'll give you an example. Over the last month, we've actually lost, I think, 5 or 6 subscribers. We were at 344 at one point, and now we're currently sitting at about 338, 339 subscribers. So it is a little bit irritating, because you don't know what's going on, because no one says anything. So all I ask from you guys is that you guys have feedback that you can see that's either happening in my videos that I may not be aware of, because I edit my videos, sometimes I watch the videos and sometimes I forget something, or sometimes I just, you know, sometimes when I make videos, especially because I have to do them in bulk, and I know a lot of you guys don't like the fact that I do bulk recordings, and I completely understand that, you know, like you guys want live content day by day, I get it. However, with my lifestyle, the way things are right now, honestly, this is how I have to do things, because when I'm busy with work and everything else, and I could be away from home, you know, what I'll do is I'll stay at a place with the internet, and I'll edit videos and upload it from there. But I'll have to do the videos before I leave, because I don't want to do videos in hotel rooms. So that would be it'd be very weird, and everyone going, what the fuck's that guy doing in these hotel rooms, you know? Just using a screen over, hey guys, what up? You know, just But yeah, so I do have a few projects lined up for after the wet log finishes. As you can see, I do have the wet head over here, still going. So basically what will happen is we'll just keep proceeding forward. If you guys have any input as to how you feel I can improve the channel, by all means, go ahead and leave it in the comment section down below, because honestly guys, and as I always say, your support is greatly appreciated. Now, I know there are a handful of you guys that actually watch every single video, like every video, comment on every video, and honestly to those people, honestly, I say thank you. Thank you, because that shows me who's paying attention. That shows me why I make these videos. It's not a matter. See, this is the thing, and this is what I keep telling people about me as a content creator. I create content because it's a hobby for me. It's not a career for me, it's a hobby for me. And the thing is, when you decide to go ahead and make content daily, it's a constant grind to get content out to you guys. And sometimes I look at videos and I look at myself and I think it could be better. And I get frustrated because I present it to you guys, and you know, sometimes I see the feedback that I want, and then I see sometimes feedback that I don't like. And you know, it comes down to, as me as a personal content creator, if I'm not happy with something, you know, I shouldn't put it up. Which I think a lot of people, I think you guys would definitely can understand. But unfortunately, sometimes, like, I'll give you guys an example. Actually, since we're speaking about, you know, not very satisfying content, I'll talk about something. Let's talk about the PMC. Now, the PMC, well, the season has finished, but they're doing playoffs and all that right now for the PMC. And honestly, guys, this season the PMC was the worst. Not for me personally, but for the entire group. It was the absolute worst. Every week we had a coach leaving or coach dropping, and it became a constant struggle just to keep the league running. And the sad part is that the main person who's supposed to run it was MIA. So it meant that the admins and one other of the owners had to run the show while this other person was gone. I'm not going to say names because it's not really necessary for me to name specific people. I'm not here to try to throw hate at people or throw shade at people. But what I'm saying is that basically the admins of the group were trying to run it while the main person who was supposed to be the head of it was not there. And that irritated me a lot, because to me, if you're in a group with someone and you know someone is the designated leader, you only lead by example. If you're not there to lead by example, how can you expect anyone else to take charge? Because you're not there to guide, you're not there to kind of keep things in order. And it just made the PMC season 4, for me, very uncomfortable to play. And I mean, look, not saying I didn't play very well. I mean, I didn't even put my week 8 battle up because I didn't even prepare for it. Honestly, guys, like, I know I feel bad for my week 8 at home because he probably prepared, but I didn't care about week 8. I didn't care. I just grabbed a bunch of Pokemon that were used from previous teams and amalgamated them into one team forward, and I lost the last match. And I wasn't satisfied with that video because it honestly was like, I'm not happy with that video, and I personally, against my better judgment, because I know the PMC says you should upload a team builder and your battle video. I understand that, but because I couldn't even take the last battle seriously, I didn't upload it. And I hope they don't look at me in a negative light because I've done that, but honestly, it got to the point where I almost didn't care about the PMC. I mean, I hate saying that because I love being part of the PMC. You know, I love being a battler. I mean, I made semi-finals 2 seasons in a row, which goes to show you, like, I'm not obviously the same battler I was when I started season 1. I've actually gotten better in every season. Even though my last season was probably my worst season, even worse than my season 1, that just shows you the caliber of all the battlers in the series, in the league, you know? So, very sad to say that, you know, the PMC did turn out the way it did because, like I said, there were so many factors to it. I couldn't point the blame at one thing or one person. It was just a combination of different things that just really, I would say, crushed the PMC. Because I mean, I've spoken to the head of the commission of the PMC, and even he says, like, yeah, we're not going to do season 5 for a while. And I'm like, look, honestly, I would rather be behind the scenes than be the battler. Honestly, that's just how I feel, because I probably am not a battler, I'm a Let's Player, as you guys will know. I keep saying this every time the PMC gets brought up, and I tell you guys, look, if I don't make the best plans, the best battles, because I'm not a battler, I'm actually a Let's Player. So I would do more better doing behind the scenes things, you know, like analyzing, or even doing things like, you know, weekly recaps, which I actually said while I was in the midst of coaching, I'll do both coach and, you know, be a weekly cap-off guy. Like, I don't mind doing that, you know, because, you know, I'm very engaging. I don't mind talking about, you know, what's happened and, you know, analyzing and all that. That's kind of like how I am, you know. So for me to be a battler, I don't know, I get more frustrated battling than I would if I was to analyze. And the thing about analyzing is, and this is what he kept telling me, was the analysts are doing this as a favor for us. No. They analyze because they want to analyze. They don't do it by choice. If you're assigned to a position, you fulfill the role of that position. You don't just go, well, I'm doing this as a favor for you, you know. You've got to fulfill what duty you've been assigned to. That's being committed. And honestly, a lot of coaches didn't even show commitment. Even people that have been there since season 1. There was one coach in particular, again, not naming names or anything, but there was one coach who dropped, and he's been there since season 1. And he dropped this season because of other commitments. And that irritated me so much because it was so unlike this person. And I was just shocked. Honestly, I was shocked. Because he's been there for so long, and he's been there since the start of it, and then he just bailed, and went on to do other things that he felt were more important. So it really depressed me being part of the PMC this season. And again, not any disrespect to the PMC. I would love to be part of the PMC for season 5 when it's come out, but there obviously is room for improvement. And I find it weird how the 4th season was the worst season out of everything. You would think that as a group you progress each season and get better and better and better. But this one was just like up, boom. It just went rock bottom basically. Hopefully, and the best part about hitting rock bottom is there's nowhere else to go but up. So hopefully the PMC can come back bigger and stronger in season 5. Now that I've had a little rant about the PMC and how I think things could be improved, you know, we'll hopefully have more coaches who are dedicated to actually sticking it out in the PMC. Hopefully we'll have less IRL situations that kind of affect the coaches, because a lot of problems, you know, a lot of people did have a lot of problems in IRL, and it sucked, and it really was out of our control, so we really couldn't fault people for leaving for certain things that happened, you know. It was just kind of really bad timing. And as far as the channel goes, guys, like I said, like, I'll keep making content because I like to make content, but if there's something that you guys see that you feel could improve my channel or improve the way I do content, please let me know. Because only you guys watching are the ones that can help me get better as a content creator. Because, like I said, guys, not gonna lie to you, looking at losing subscribers is not every YouTube content creator's best case scenario. You know, you want to see yourself go up, not go down. I mean, it's happened to me before. If you guys don't know, one channel actually was at 240 at one point and then just dropped to 180 out of nowhere. So I'm probably the only channel that's hit 200 subscribers twice. So, you know, not that I'm, again, it's just part of doing YouTube. And I think that's one thing that a lot of people, when they don't get the results they want, they just drop it and go, you know what, forget it, I'm not getting what I want, I'm out of here. But with me, because I love to do this is how strong of a motivation I have. I love to entertain. I love to make videos. I love editing it, putting it together, and getting your reactions, you know, saying, you know, great vid, awesome vid, you know, having conversations about what I'm talking about, you know, in the comments section. I love that. So much so that I would do this even if I had 1 subscriber. It doesn't matter. I would keep doing this. The only thing is, on YouTube's algorithms and all that, is that the more subscribers and the more views you have, the better things are for you. And it sucks because that algorithm beats a lot of people who have very low subscriber count, as opposed to, say, the people who have more subscribers. And look, at the end of the day, you have to believe that you're doing the best content. I believe I'm putting out the best content that I can, and I know that's a lie sometimes. Go look at some content and go, you know what, that's not my best, I could do better. But the first thing you do when you have a problem is you acknowledge the problem. Then you can find solutions and ways to fix the problem. So hopefully I can work on that as we come towards the end of 2017. Hopefully things can get better in 2018, and I hope that, you know, you guys will, you know, enjoy my content, you know, subscribe, have more subscribers by the end of next year. You know, I want 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2017, but things obviously don't look that way. But you know what? That's okay, because at the end of the day, as long as I have a handful of you guys saying how much you love the videos, and I'm making you guys smile, and I'm making you guys laugh, That's all that matters to me. Because at the end of the day, I love to make these videos. And if I can change one person's perspective on life to go from sad, depressed, bored, whatever, to happy and more living for life after watching my video, then I'm happy with that. Mission accomplished. Because all I'm about is spreading that positivity, spreading the love to all you guys here, and all I can say is that that I hope you guys get something out of this that obviously that I'm trying to portray. So if you guys are laughing, I'm happy. If you guys are smiling, I'm happy. If you guys are feeling sad and then feel happy after watching one of my videos, hey, I can walk away from that feeling very happy and very accomplished. So guys, that's going to be the update video. It's a bit of a big update video just because I had a lot of things to rant about, a lot of things to talk about. And hopefully you guys will continue enjoying the rest of the Wetlock and the shiny videos that are coming back to the weekends. Hopefully the shinies will not be bastards to me. Fingers crossed. But stay tuned for Ultra Moon, Ultra Sun coming out next month. And some more surprises to come along the way. So until next time, I'll see you guys. Stay safe, stay sharp, and I'll catch you guys all next time. Later.